So, Farm Simulator, it's a game about farming. There's not much more to that, really. Pretty simple game on the face of it. Of course, it has a little bit more complexities than I'm letting on, and we'll get to that a little later in this video. But basically, what I wanted to talk about today is a certain subsection of the Farm Simulator community and kind of its rise to popularity. And of course, I'm talking about you've seen the title, the Farm Simulator RP community. Now, this is like kind of new for like its explosion on like YouTube, for its like popularity on YouTube. But I assume this does go back further into the Farm Simulator history. Farm Simulator was a game series that started all the way back in 2008. Okay, the late 2000s. It's been around for about, I want to say, 15, 16 years at this point. So it'd be like close to graduating high school if it was a real person. So, yeah, and that really kind of started it. And at the time, Farm Simulator was like a pretty influential game, a pretty ahead of its time game, in terms of like farming games and in terms of games in general. It lets you drive the tractors, which doesn't sound like much today, but back in the day, it was mostly like click, and like build. It was basically like The Sims, but now you get to drive the tractors in Farm Simulator. Again, the 2008 version wasn't so advanced. I know I'm kind of hyping it up, but it's not like anything incredible for the time. It's pretty fascinating, but it's outdated. As you can see, the Farm Simulator brand has came a long way. Look at these graphics. They look beautiful. But anyways, then of course people started playing these games. You know, a series can't survive 15 years without a fandom. So yeah, a fandom started to be built. Some YouTubers kind of did like Let's Plays, like big ones here would be Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. They've done videos playing Farm Simulator, but they don't really dive too deep into it. They're like, haha, funny farm game. We're gonna play this for about like 2 hours, make a 20-minute video on it, and next game tomorrow. So that's not like the main brand of their channel. There's been a few other people that just kind of let's play the game, but don't really get into it. Recently, though, there's been an explosion of people kind of getting into it. I compare them to like the Minecraft roleplay people. They kind of craft a story around Farm Simulator, put their own personality into it, basically, they just imagine themselves as if this game was really happening. It's role play, okay? And this genre has existed. It's been on YouTube since like Farm Simulator 2019. It's existed for a little bit, but recently, when the newest installment, Farm Simulator 2022, has dropped, it's really thoroughly exploded. As you can see with this video, it has 10,600,000 views. And that's pretty impressive. Also, considering it's a 2-hour long video, that's gonna get you a lot of ad revenue. And speaking of Minecraft earlier, these like supercut editions of like their little series, is basically kind of like the 100 Days format. They're kind of combining like Minecraft roleplay and the 100 Days like thing, and it's proving to be really successful, as you can see with the 10 million views. Now, Austin, the farmer here, isn't the only one doing this. For example, Fearsome Rhino, that has built a very respectable 34,000 subscribers. This guy has nearly 500,000 subscribers. The Austin the farmer, 500,000 subscribers, nearly. And there's also the Farming Pickle, another big player in this genre. So, despite this sounding pretty underground, pretty nerdy, there are people that have legitimately built a channel big enough to support them. But why is this? Well, first thing, like, you can genuinely craft like a pretty engaging story with Farm Simulator. It's like a somewhat simple game. We'll get into some of the nuances later, but it's pretty like It's like a pretty simple game. You can like craft a story. There, Austin the Farmer. Spoilers for his series. Later on, he goes bankrupt and has to start a new farm, and it's somewhat engaging to see. Also, Fearsome Rhino again. His series, at one point, his brother fakes his own death, and they have to hunt him down in like a foreign country. You're telling me that doesn't sound at least a little interesting? They're crafting these neato stories around them. That's also another thing, another reason why people watch the supercuts. They want to see like the slow progress of the farm. So yeah, pretty interesting. Also another thing I think is contributing to their popularity is the boom in old schoolism. I don't know if really that's the term, but a lot of people in this generation are fiending for things back in the day. Like if you go to like a middle school or high school, ask 10 kids what their favorite music genre is, chances are 3, 4, 5 of them maybe would say country music. More old school, more conservative, more farm-like music. See, I tied it in. So this aching for a time past perfectly coincides with Farm Simulator, a game about being on a farm and kind of being old school. So that's also something I think is contributing to the popularity. People wanting to go to a more relaxed lifestyle, but maybe not having all the resources to start their own farm. So they're doing this. They're pretending. This is a somewhat accurate simulator of actually running a farm. So yeah, that's why I think these channels are popping off. These Farm Simulator RP videos are really starting to like come up here. And also, there's like some psychology with it. When you're like seeing someone else accomplish a goal, it gives your brain like a good feeling. I'm not really a psychology major here, but that could also have something to do with it. And where do I see these going? I kind of only see them going up from here. I see new faces getting into the scene and improving the format for these and growing the genre. But anyways, that's just my thoughts on this subject. Leave yours in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and bye.